I reckon Arsenal 3-1.
Target practice.
I don't think target practice.
I don't think you guys consider goal.
Monday morning 3:30.
3-0, let's say.
3:30.
Good thing we've got a public holiday. We love Australia Labor Day. We love it. Thank you.
Fuck, I'll be in the air. I want to be able to watch it.
You'll be able to watch it online on the airplane.
Oh, this is your last week, isn't it, Vix?
Wi-Fi? No, I'm pretty sure you
Fuck,
do.
Riad better not come up with those comments.
Oh, while he's flying. Oh, bro.
Keep that one in the vault.
He's asking the most monotone bloke to make an exciting introduction.
Bad, hey. Have you
Bro,
asked
I'm
a
a brick.
Serbian to be excited about anything, bro?
Throw both hands in the air.
Like, you've had your first child.
Welcome!
Welcome to episode
There we go.
1984 of the Optiball podcast.
I love it. Much better.
How's that?
Much better. Fucking
Sounds
some
like
energy.
emphysema.
Can we? I know we're starting the podcast off, but can we talk about those flares in the Serbian?
Oh, yeah, the parliament. I saw
Parliament?
that.
I know it's meant to be a football podcast, but I actually want to talk about it.
What
It's
flares?
related to football. So there was
Yeah.
in Serbian parliament. Have you not seen this?
I've seen a punch on or like
No, they-
start
No,
of
this
a
is
punch
like-
They
on.
let a smoke bomb off and flares off
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
parliament.
In the parliament.
In parliament. In the
What,
middle of
the
like a
parliament
debate.
members did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fraction of one of the parliament members of Serbia, like for against corruption.
They were
So-
against something, yeah. It must have been corruption.
The
There
whole
you go.
country's having like massive protests. Just when I've got my trip in literally like 3 days. Like,
Bro, they literally
can you
smoke
choose
bomb
another time?
and 3-4
It'll feel
flares.
like home. Going back to what you were.
I'm literally going back to the war zone once again.
No
You know
wonder why
what's
you're
funny?
like,
How is
nostalgia.
Turkey not having anti-corruption protests?
Because
You're probably the most corrupt country in
yeah,
the
but
world.
the corrupt get more corrupt, so it doesn't matter.
Nah,
And
yeah,
there's
true.
there's quite a few sheep there too.
Look, boys,
so.
I can start these podcasts with two separate topics. One is, of course, I personally started my day with Champions League. As Said TV said, hate along Arsenal's game.
How'd that go for you?
Didn't turn out all that well. But I want to touch on one of the best games I've seen Oogie play on Monday. What
Wow.
the fuck where did you pull that performance from?
it was
I
a long
honestly
time
think
coming.
you were in the zone where everything you touched just turned to fucking gold.
Not everything.
Except that one pass where it nearly went to Kez.
There was one moment where I was standing 2 meters in front of him, and I don't know if he thought he was going to give me a through ball, but he just kicked it straight to their keeper.
Oh, I saw. I was
like,
watching that.
No, I rewatched
Outside of the foot, and up is like, what are you doing?
I thought you were going to run onto it because I was trying to just perfectly time it just before you get to the box where
Oh,
you can
yeah, of course.
tuck it in.
Yeah.
That was it.
And then
Fuck.
there's also that overlap that you ignored me on, and you just shot. I mean, considering your goal scoring form, I get it,
Bro, I
but
had
still,
You
it
know,
would be nice to have a ball.
not that I'm counting, but I am pretty much around a goal and a half a game now this year. Just
He's
So
got his
how
own
many
exchange
goals
stat, bro. How
total?
crazy is that?
I don't know, but whatever games we've played, I've scored. I haven't scored in 2 games, but I've made that for it yesterday or Monday. Sorry.
True. Would you get 4 goals? Yeah.
Nah, 3.
But you know what the tough thing is now? Especially with the boys, you have to back it up. Otherwise,
Oh, yeah,
they'll give
now
you
I'm
shit
fucked.
forever, bro.
That's what I'm
Otherwise you're
talking
gonna
mad
At least
shit.
one goal. At least one goal.
Now I'm talking mad shit.
Yeah.
You're right on the chat. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking.
I gotta
absolute
watch this game, bro. But that 5 minutes that I did see, I could tell Oogie was on something.
It was good fun.
Someone's
Oogie's
like,
back.
someone's like, Okan's like, Shane was getting there because you know how I dicked him, and I'm like, I would have dicked Shane too. Fuck you, Shane.
I think for the last 4 weeks, we've had like I've had like Alpy in my team, and it's good to have him because like we played football together ages ago, and then for some reason he just stopped, and it's like he's come back, and I think he's enjoying himself as well.
I'm enjoying it, but I stopped for a reason. I stopped because every night, every time we were there, punch-ons.
Yeah.
Every single time. Like there was no game where we didn't end up in a fight.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just pointless, bro.
I think everyone's like old now. You can tell in the videos by like the way we move.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like we don't even have the energy to fight anymore.
I was watching it at home and I was like, fuck, on the field this feels so much quicker.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm watching it, I'm like, this looks like in slow motion, man. I'm like,
I feel like it's the same when we watch like elite level football. Like they seem slow.
yeah, I
They
mean,
don't look that fast.
we referenced this in the vlog. If you guys haven't seen, we went to the Melbourne City game and we had a vlog up, and on TV the A-League looks very slow paced, but in person when we were there, we were watching it. It actually was really captivating. So I think it's a bit like that as well. I think just when you watch something on TV, it feels a little.
It's a different.
I
Yeah.
think from the video, like it was you that was into it the most. You were just like
Oh, bro, I love
the rest were like
like
laughing.
watching a tennis match, yeah.
Yeah,
you were full
I
into
loved
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed it, man.
You
That
got
was-
you
that was
look like you got
surprising.
good seats as well.
That was thanks to Oogie. He put us sort of more towards the
city fans.
The city fans, but
Yeah.
he managed to shout us tickets on the off the ball savings account.
Company
Gold card. OTB gold card.
the Amex, yeah.
The Riad is not touching at all.
But
Fucking the guy's hanging for it.
Well, check out our vlog. It's actually really enjoyable. I think even if you don't really watch soccer that much, if you're not fully into soccer, I think you could still
Good
enjoy
content. Yeah.
the vlog.
Yeah.
That Mexican was unreal.
Yeah, that was
Not only is
that
it
was good
enjoyable, but like just the quality of the content, which is a big shout out to Berkz, just the editing and the cutting, and obviously Oogie for starting it day one, driving,
Doing
going to
the
get a couple
intro,
of
yeah.
drinks. So it takes a lot to get on camera and sort of talk confidently and stuff like that. So I think all of you boys did a fantastic job.
Well,
It looked like a great day out.
Berkz doesn't contribute while we're on the panel at all. So at least you contribute behind the scenes.
In other ways, that's my job. Yeah.
Boys-
On the topic of drinks, before we move on, what was that drink you had again?
Gia,
What was the?
No, it wasn't Gia.
Flip side.
Flip side.
Oh, flip side.
That's
Yes.
the one.
So did
By
we
Agent Portelli
tag-
and Troy Candy.
Right, did we tag any of the 8 sponsors we were named last episode?
No, not this.
I am gonna,
Fujitsu's still waiting.
We're not turning the Fujitsu on until they sponsor us.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna die in this heat, bro.
Boys, without much further ado, I'm going to dive straight into the Champions League from this morning. Now, admittedly, it was far too early. I didn't actually get up for the Bruges Villa game. I did see the highlights. Kind of expected it to go the way it went. Willa. I have this thing where I can't say V's and
Willa.
W's. Like it's
Willa.
Villa took away an impressive away win against Bruges.
3-1. Pretty conclusive as well, man, from what I saw. Club Bruges didn't have that many. Club Brugge didn't have that many chances. Villa just sort of looked like they were the dominant team throughout the 90 to me. They looked good in possession. They looked good when they were in the attacking third. Asensio has been sort of a revelation for them, since he's come
got a
in.
goal
He
as well.
looks
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I feel like when I watch AFTV now, they're like, oh, we could have got Asensio. He was free. Why didn't we go for him?
Did you see their interview right after the game?
Which
AFTV? One of the guys that's always there away games.
Worst teams have won it.
No, he's like, we're gonna win the Champions League. I swear to God, put on our shorts.
Before we cover Arsenal, it was safe
we'll
to
do
say
that.
that unless something goes spectacularly wrong, that's probably Villa through already.
yeah, Willa's definitely
Willa.
Willa's definitely through.
Astrum Willa.
I mean, a 3-1 back in England, it's going to be real hard for Club Brugge to turn that around.
How's Winks' last second tackle on the line? Was it Winks?
Winks.
Centre back?
Harry Winks.
Yeah.
Is it Winks at Spurs?
No,
He's
who's
at Leicester, bro.
I forgot his name.
Oh, he's at Leicester.
For
Yeah,
Villa.
sorry.
Villa.
Yeah.
Tyrone Mings.
Minks.
Not
Winks. Because he's saying W's, V's. I keep getting fucking
You
mixed.
flipped it upside down, bro.
Yeah,
completely.
Minks. He did this tackle last
Minks,
second.
yeah. Minks,
What a
huh?
save. Have a look at it slow-mo. He gets a toe to it and just saves it. That would have made it 2-1. So that was good.
Tyrone
Villa,
Mings.
Villa looked good. man.
Yeah, not much else to say about that game. Dortmund as well. A
Adeyemi.
draw with Lille. Cracking goal by Adeyemi.
goal.
Just couldn't have hit it any better. Just no chance of saving that. But I did expect Dortmund to win that one.
So did I, man. I mean, they were last year's finalists. So, and let's be real, they took the piss out of Madrid in the first half. They should have had a couple of goals in that final in the first half. And I did expect them to win as well. I expected it to be a comfortable win, especially at their home ground.
Yeah, Lille's not doing too well, is it, in the French league either?
Yeah. But it's just one of those European nights, man. Things don't always go the way you plan.
Massive point gained to take away to Lille's home.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
anything can happen that tie. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if either side goes through. But bit of an advantage now to Lille since they are playing at home. The fans will be
Are
up
you going
for
to catch any games while you're there?
it. Uh,
Because you're going to be right there during the Champions
You'll be
League.
there for the semis, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever Red Star Belgrade's playing must be like Europa level. Might play in United. Who knows by that stage?
Are you going to be anywhere like enough to travel around to get a game?
Nah, not really, man. It's just out in a very short amount of time, so
Yeah.
I won't get to see much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I might pop down to the museum, try and catch a glimpse of a Champions League trophy if I can. But again, from my understanding, you don't get the actual thing unless you've won 5 in a row.
No, you get replicas.
Not in a row, but yeah.
Yeah,
But on your 5th, you'll get the legit one.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
That's
wow.
what
There's
I've
an
heard.
actual like a loyalty
Again,
system. like
subject
punch your
to
card, right?
research, so please look it up. But again, I'm pretty sure I've heard it like years and years ago,
So
where
you're,
you have to win 5 to get a legit one.
so you're telling me out of Real Madrid's 15 or 16, only 3 of them are legit?
Yeah, the rest are replicas.
Wow.
True.
Yeah.
Replica's good enough anyway.
That's pretty hectic.
I'd love that. We'd
Yeah.
be a sick prop to have up here. You know what I mean? Imagine.
Yeah, you had like shelving.
So I imagine it's made of like silver, right? And being quite worth quite a bit.
I don't know if it is total.
Platinum,
It'd be
whatever,
something
metal,
like that for sure,
heavy.
yeah.
The hate-along,
I was gonna say something.
PSV versus Arsenal.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't a hate along for me, bro.
Cricket score.
Fuck, it was
can
an
take
absolute
this one
piss
if you
take.
like.
I mean, look, I would love to say PSV are shit, which I have in the chat multiple times, but you just got to give credit to Arsenal, even though some of the defending's
I don't know,
questionable for some of the
jersey
goals, but you only can beat what's in front of you, and you've pretty much finished the tie already within that first leg, which is massive.
Yeah, look, I wasn't on last week, and I mean, we came off 2 results, West Ham and Nottingham Forest, that weren't good enough, and rightfully so. The team was criticised, the tactics were criticised, the manager was criticised, the transfer strategy was, everything was criticised after those 2 results, especially with Liverpool winning against Manchester City. But I think equally as much as you should criticise a team when things aren't going right, you really need to praise a team.
Yeah.
A 7-1 win in an away leg in
Ridiculous.
the knockout group stages of the Champions League, that's something I've only ever seen from like a Bayern Munich.
I think this is the record. Seven away goals is the record.
Away goals wise, yeah, it's the record. But like that's a scoreline you see from a Bayern Munich in their most dominant time.
Yeah,
you know.
against you guys, 10-2.
And Spurs as well.
Across
I
2
think
legs,
Chelsea as well. Once.
Nah, we beat them in the
We
finals.
beat
bro.
Besiktas at home, though, not away. It was
Bro,
like 7-1 or 8-1.
Don't talk
or
about
something.
Besiktas, bro.
Wasn't it
They shit on you guys,
man.
man.
Yeah.
It would have been at home because this is the
I'm here
biggest.
defending Besiktas. They got Galatasaray next, bro. We have to back them. We're going for Besiktas, bro.
But yeah, look, there's a couple of things I want to speak about. One, I think the thing I'm happy about the most is the performance. It's been one of the most complete performances I've seen in a long, long time for an Arsenal team. Secondly, it's the goal scorers, the goal scored and the goal scorers. It's, so many players are missing, and we've spoken about that so much. But for the players that are there, it'll be a big boost of confidence, to get the ball in the net, 7 shots on target, 7 goals. Rice had 1 disallowed as well for a marginal offside. Like, it was good. It was one of the most, as I said, complete performances I've seen from us in quite a long time.
You know what's funny from watching Calafiori from obviously since when you've bought him, he is really an accomplished finisher for no reason whatsoever. Like he's a defender. Why is he
He's
so
like the
good?
polar opposite to
Dude,
Italian
what-
defenders.
he just knows how to
you know what I mean?
Some of the finishes that I've seen is like Nunes, bro. Like, why don't you like set up a meeting with him, have dinner or something, and just look at some of the finishing? It's unreal.
He looks. It blows my mind, like you said, that a left back, centre back, whatever you want to say he is that composed in front of goal. It is crazy. Like that form of finishing, that level of composure for a defender.
That's what I'm saying. He's like a polar opposite to Italian defender.
Did he
Loves going up, loves attacking.
in his past? Was he an attacking player, or was he just always
No,
been
bro, he was-
purely defender?
Timber's header was
It
unreal.
was a centre back. Yeah, Timber's header kicked it off.
He came off like a beast.
He's been speaking a lot before the game about getting the season back on track, and the belief in the team and the scoring the goals and all that sort of stuff. And it was really good. That's probably the best game he's played in a while as well. He looked re-energized. I mean, we've had some time off, which we haven't had in quite a while. So I think the team just looks a little bit fresher. As you said, the tie's pretty much sealed.
Yeah.
I don't think PSV will come to England and score 7 goals. I don't think that's going to happen.
Can you imagine the views on AFTV if it actually did happen?
Oh my god!
Imagine they played the way
Go retire.
The meltdown.
Fuck.
I think at that point, I'd actually just give up.
Maybe you might actually become a Liverpool fan at this point.
You know what's funny?
You know?
Seeing the PSV assistant coach, like, they've scored like the 6th and he's like writing notes on the notepad. It's like, what are you actually writing there? Like,
We are shit.
yeah.
This is fucked.
He's drawing a Suzuki sign like he
his
used to do in high school.
The S.
Yeah, the logo.
Oh, like the 3 lines. and then
I
the
can still draw that now.
Oh,
But yeah, so I mean, this gives us a chance to rest players after the United game, and looking forward to the
it's
Chelsea
a massive
game.
confidence boost as well before a big game like that.
Yeah.
For everyone to score, like as you said, like important players like Odegaard who haven't had the best season, for him to get a double is massive to take into that next game.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like so many players played well that have had average seasons.
Yeah. Look, the thing is, when a team tries to come onto us and actually play against Arsenal, I'm never worried.
Yeah.
But when a team sits in a low block or a mid block, that's when I'm like, fuck, we got to break this down now, you know? And sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. But if a team actively tries to play against Arsenal, fuck, 8 out of 10 times we'll do them.
Like when the draw came out, you're probably like, this is a good tie, considering some of the other teams we could have copped. You still would a little bit of like, it's a tougher way. But again, as we said, that's pretty much the tie done already. Looking forward to that next leg of the Madrid derby.
I didn't expect to play them, to be honest. I thought Juventus would go through.
Yeah.
So
Juventus dicked them as
I mean,
well.
the fact that they beat Juventus is like, how?
Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, like not to drag on too much about Arsenal, but good performance. Happy. It's good to smile again.
That's why Alpy's back this week.
Yeah. Madrid derby.
Yeah.
What do we think of that one, boys? I personally, to be honest, I actually was really looking forward to this game. Massive game, massive derby. It's fair to say, and this is my own judgment, it's individual brilliance that won it rather than amazing team play. Because I wasn't impressed by either teams. I was like, if I was Arsenal, as I was looking at both teams, who I'm going to have next in a potential second sort of quarters, I was like, neither of these teams have played well where I'm really concerned.
I'd rather Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Like, I know that sounds crazy to say in the Champions League, but I think we would match up better against a team that would attack us.
Because I expected them to blow Atletico away completely, even without Bellingham.
Right, Atletico's second in the league, man.
Difficult to break down, in general.
Atletico's
But
unbelievable.
Atletico didn't really have much in terms of chances at all.
They were playing at the Bernabeu, though.
They're more tactical. They went to...
Yeah, they've got their structure and their shape and stuff, and it's hard to break down, but they didn't really create much, because of that.
Do you guys reckon a 2-1 lead for Madrid? Well, Real Madrid's enough to get through?
No, anything could happen now at Atletico. It's going to be an unbelievable tie. The second game's going to be even better than the first one.
I hope it's an upset, honestly.
No, what upset for who?
For Real Madrid.
You hope they get knocked out?
I hope they get knocked out.
Bro, fuck off.
It's tricky.
I don't want Mbappe to get
It's tricky because Atletico need the goals, but Madrid are so good on the counter attack.
Vinicius and Mbappe played
to hit you.
Yeah.
So it'll be like finely balanced type thing.
Well, I mean, that's how Real Madrid won their last game, man. Fuck, couple long balls over the top against City and just tore them apart.
But this is how they win every year.
Dodgeball.
When you think they don't play well, they end up somehow winning games. This is how they've been doing it for years and years and years.
I do want to see Saliba against Mbappe. I want to see it.
I reckon it's going to be it's going to be a lot harder if you play against Real Madrid.
Yeah, I know, but I think it would. I think we have more of a chance of beating Real Madrid than we do Atletico Madrid. And I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Is that for the reasons you said before about if they're playing a low block, mid block?
If
harder to break down.
Atletico Madrid sit in a block, time waste, all the tactics they've got. Haram ball, as we call it.
Haram ball versus Haram ball 2.0.
Yeah. Like it'll be a shit game for me to watch. But I feel like
you just got to play like they do, bro. Just fucking dirty. That's the way they play.
It's a bit weird. Like Valverde was playing right back.
Yeah, he wasn't 100%.
Bellingham obviously wasn't playing. Diaz got a shout. And Diaz scored the goal, even though he rolled his ankle.
He was about to get subbed off. As well.
It's so funny. Yeah. I'm like, how do you roll your ankle and still score the goal? Like, what are the defenders doing?
But it was a good game, man. 2-1. I think, it's definitely Real Madrid's to lose at this point, even though they're going into an away fixture for the second leg. I think the quality of players they have, the pedigree they have in the competition, everything points to them being able to go through to the next round.
Don't forget, Atletico Madrid just drew with Barcelona in the cup game 4-4 as well. So they've got a lot of firepower away. They played away as well. So
I just didn't see much of it on display in that particular game.
That's the way they play. They take their chances, you know what I mean? They should have.
I've seen them when they do combine well, especially like the front guys. But this game, not really.
Yeah.
I
mean, let's talk about the games tomorrow morning. We'll just get some quick predictions. Feyenoord Inter.
Oof. I reckon Inter take it 1-0.
1-0. I mean, I don't see Inter conceding a goal either.
I reckon 1-1. Feyenoord's a really good team.
I really, really rate Inter. I think they win this one. Feyenoord post slot. Yeah, they're still decent, but they're not as good.
I go 2-0 Inter. We got Bayern against Bayer Leverkusen, German derby.
2-1.
2.
Something tells me this ends in a draw. I reckon like 2-2.
I'm going to go with a Leverkusen win here.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bayern hasn't been impressing me, man.
I actually watched their game recently in the league.
They're still top
and
of
they
the
weren't
league,
that good.
Bro,
but they're still like by running away with the league.
They're clear by like 13 points, I'm pretty sure, but they haven't been that good. But
I feel like both teams over rely on certain players. Like Bayern on Elise and Leverkusen on Berkz.
Yeah.
So it's like
What a player, Berkz.
depends which one of them turn up. But yeah, I see it as a draw because I haven't really been impressed by Bayern Leverkusen either, to be honest.
Benfica, Barcelona.
I'm going to go upset for Barca. I reckon Benfica can edge it out 2-1.
Yeah, Valla was thinking 2-1 as well in my head.
The Turkish boys are scoring, bro. They come on and they bang them in. So
I reckon 4-0 Barcelona will win.
oof,
Yeah, I hope that.
demolition.
They got so much fun.
I'm going for a narrow 2-1 Barcelona win.
Let's go Benfica.
Yeah, now
Let's
the big game, probably the biggest game of this for tomorrow, PSG Liverpool. How have you guys topped the Champions League table and
got
ended
them
up
PSG.
playing?
Still playing PSG.
Yeah.
And inform PSG. Like
Absolute
the
joke,
kids are
yeah.
starting to come and get better and stuff
Like
like
the
that.
pathway
Super
to the
informed.
final is fucked.
Yeah, like, super informed PSG.
Why couldn't we get PSV? Why they mixed it up by accident, bro?
To be honest, even with the old format, we could have ended up with like a top side. So look, I don't really care. I like it. Like in order to win Champions League, you need to be able to beat the best team. So PSG it is. Massive fixture. They stadium, they'll get up for it. Their fans. I feel like their team compared to the past when they had like Neymar and Messi is a lot more balanced. They have a lot more threats, especially down the wings. With Dembele, and who's that other guy? Bakula, yeah.
And they got a new guy from
Our obviously,
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia. I can't say it. There was no way I was going to be able to say his name.
there's Vitinha in midfield. There's Joao Neves in midfield as
Yeah.
well. These guys can hurt you.
They got firepower, man.
Yeah, 3-0 Liverpool.
Nuno Mendes, Hakimi.
A lot of players. So what I like about this fixture is we're probably going to be facing a side that's going to come out and attack us. And we're a great transition team, but at the same rate, our weaknesses are fullbacks and their strengths are the wings. So it will be a really interesting game because I don't think they get through us through the middle. I think it'll be down the wings. And again, we know from this season, our fullbacks haven't been the best. So I think as a neutral spectator, it'll be a great game to watch and there will be, I think, a lot of goals. So I'm going for a high scoring 2-2 draw.
Oh, you reckon a 2-2 in France?
Yeah.
I'm going to say PSG 2-1. But overall tie winner will be Liverpool. I think at Anfield you guys will have way too much for them, but I think just with the form they've got in France, it'll be a tough atmosphere. I think they can do something there.
I am fearful because I saw Trent versus Doku. Every time Doku got the ball, he just skipped past him. So I can only imagine.
You broke a record.
Bro, I can only imagine what's going to happen against PSG.
Yeah, I mean, Robbo Dembele and Trent versus
Kvaratskhelia.
Close enough.
couple of uneven matchups, I'll say. You know,
I don't know. Robbo might show up for the big games. He likes when the big games. He's there.
It's
You know,
Dembele.
He's finished, bro.
He's
but-
so good.
I don't know, but Robbo had his time. I reckon he'll show up tomorrow. If at the very least,
Bro,
he'll show
Robbo
up.
hasn't shown up all
He'll
season.
show up. Trust me. You got to have faith in your team. That's what we were just saying before.
I honestly think you guys are going to smash him 3-0.
I reckon Liverpool win, but not smash them 3-0.
I think
I
even
reckon 2-0 max.
for us, even a draw in this fixture is great. So
Yeah.
a draw and to avoid defeat or a win is what I want.
What Veki's saying is, I agree with that. Though, like instead of, I know we were saying, I'd rather get PSV or whatever, but like if we end up going all the way, like let's just say we get to the final, I'd rather have a hard path to get there than like an easy final.
Well, if you
Which is because that was the what everyone was saying last time we won it. Oh, it was a ship final, whatever.
Yeah.
But like on the way there, we played Bayern in form, PSG in form,
you guys,
Barca in form, smashed them. Like
Yeah.
you guys won a Champions League because you faced Spurs in the final.
yes,
It's the
but I'm
only
saying the
reason we won.
journey there,
Yeah.
journey there.
But I mean, if you guys beat PSG and you through to the next round, you get Willa.
Willa.
So hopefully that'll be a good one.
Bro, some
man.
of these fixtures, man, that I'm already like sort of
Seeing ahead.
thinking ahead, like Arsenal versus like either one of the Madrid games. Like
Yeah,
that would
well,
be
it goes Arsenal, one of the Madrids, Liverpool, PSG versus Willa, and then the winner of those two play each other. So
Bro,
it could be an Arsenal Liverpool. It could
Can
be
you imagine an
Madrid,
Arsenal Liverpool
No, they-
semi?
they did
say
that was a
I'd have to be
possibility.
locked away from
Yeah.
this guy.
'Cause it
You
was-
guys would punch on.
Yeah.
there was a tweet. There was a tweet that was saying Arsenal could face Liverpool in the semis if we both get through that way.
Yeah.
And then in that same week,
We got
if we beat you guys in the semi, then I think that next game is like potential for. No, we'll play you guys again. I think so.
we play.
can be
It'll be
back-to-back.
like three games
Yeah,
back to back. We play, each
and that
other.
will be like a league decider almost too because it's
not
towards
really
the
because
end.
the league's done.
Bro, can you
I mean,
imagine Arsenal
it's
v
a long way to
Liverpool
go.
semis, a draw after extra time, and it's gone to penalties?
Imagine you guys bottle every result from here. We go into the semis, Arsenal, Liverpool, and then weekend, decider for the title, we pip you there as well. And then we beat you at Anfield again.
There's Alpy in the background going.
All this, but then all this, and then Real Madrid just comes like everyone.
Fast every day. From now on.
PSV 8-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, and then Real Madrid just come and win the whole thing.
And then it's my meltdown.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Next week.
Oh, I'd love that. That'd be the great content.
Fuck off. Look, I don't see us getting past the Madrid teams, but I would like Real Madrid.
Good hypothetical to think about, though.
Yeah.
Can I just show you guys the guy that said they're going to win the Champions League? I've been stuck on it for fucking 20 minutes now.
I've just seen one of the captions for the video. It
Who the
says,
fuck is that, bro?
Oh, no, bro.
I feel like that's really old. I don't think that's today, bro.
Oh, no.
What's the matter, bro?
AFTV, worst teams have won it. The hopes
Who
are
said
up.
that?
One of the guys on AFTV. I forget who it was exactly.
Worst teams have won it.
Boys,
Fuck
anything
them.
else on the Champions League to sum it up at all?
What's that?
Big game tomorrow, but
No, what's that?
I miss you.
Who's Chelsea playing?
Copenhagen in some bullshit fucking tournament, bro.
At least it's a real team this time, not like
Yeah.
some made-up state league team that's somehow in
Hey.
Europe.
It's all about Fenet in the Europa League. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Chelsea at the moment. My Conference League, it's just friendly games to me.
But at least you're playing
Derek.
Europe. United's probably not going to play anything.
Well, unless they win the
Just got to
Europa
play with their
League.
thumbs.
I don't know if these guys will get a Champions League spot, man.
Apparently 50.
Fifth might, yeah.
So City's going to finish
How
fourth.
so?
We have to finish fifth.
Like as in the league.
No, but
Give me
if we win the
might end up
Conference
with
League,
Champions League
we're
spot.
going to the Europa.
Yeah.
if someone wins,
We'll
it,
do
you're saying
Europa.
like, or
No, on coefficient. So the more English teams that keep progressing, you might
the
end
more
up
spots
with
you get.
So is it now officially the fifth, or is it
Not
if
yet.
Arsenal and Liverpool both go to, say, like, for example, the
I
quarters
think if Arsenal, Villa, and Liverpool all progress,
to the quarters?
yeah, we get the fifth. But that also depends on the Spanish because there's quite a few Spanish teams.
When did that happen again last? It was like 4 years ago or something. I
No,
feel like there
it
was.
happens every season now.
Is it?
last
No, we
year
didn't have 5 last
Last
year.
year didn't.
It's been a while
Yeah,
since we had 5
No,
English
that-
teams. In
Oh,
in
English
the,
teams,
United finished.
sorry,
We
no,
finished
no,
fifth.
yeah.
English.
Sixth, I think it was. Spurs finished. No, who was it last year? They got pipped us.
United.
Yeah, for the Europa spot. Yeah, that's
I
right.
can't believe that.
You know what's crazy? We missed one season of Champions League and our financial statements were like,
Yeah,
bang,
backwards.
minus. So
Yeah.
this is going to be a big hit. Whoever misses out, it's going to mean a lot. It's going to affect transfers
Inshallah, it's
straight
Chelsea.
away. I don't think money's the issue for them. But
Inshallah, it's Chelsea anyway.
Doesn't matter, bro.
No,
Doesn't-
just
money doesn't
another
matter.
year of you suffering.
For
Fuck,
Bolly-
inshallah,
I
have to watch
Chelsea.
Europa League again. I don't want him to go Europa League because then it messes with Fenad's Europa League chances. I want to see if Fenad win the Europa League. Fuck, bro. We win that. That's it. I'm flying out that week, bro.
Wow. You heard it here first. Is that the next vlog?
Fuck, bro. I want to go. I want to see him. Just to have one against Gullah as well because they've won the Europa League. Fucking let us win it, man.
Was it the Europa League? I thought that was just the Super Cup.
Super
wasn't
Cup.
it?
No, the UEFA Cup they won. They beat Arsenal in the
Yeah,
Super
UEFA
Was it
Cup,
the
yeah.
Super Cup?
2003.
2000.
Ages ago, yeah.
They beat
3-2.
no. So they beat Arsenal in the final, and then they beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup.
Fuck, there you go.
so wait, our Turkish clubs never won a Champions League.
No.
No.
Nah, the
I don't think
UEFA Cup.
I don't
So-
think the Turkish team's been in the Champions League, bro.
No, we have goals.
No.
I was joking.
Yeah.
I was going to say, bro, come on.
Come on, boys.
Boys, we're going to move on to the next segment. Berkz has come up with sort of a retirement game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not really a game, but well,
would you mind explaining to
I'll
us the
explain
rules,
it.
good sir?
it's a very, very simple.
It's the one I brought up last week, and he's just stole off me. That's
You
all.
didn't bring this up. What are you talking about?
Hypothetical teams.
You brought up
Pluck
a
it
hypothetical
in.
team
Berkz
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
gets spoon-fed ideas.
Yeah, I
player.
like
No,
it.
He just
actually,
plucks
I was
them.
inspired by this because I saw the tweets that popped up again about because this happened last time too when Liverpool were getting close to winning the league. They were like, "Oh, we should bring Gerrard back for 5 games
Ooh.
and just sub him,
idea.
sub him,
Yeah, bring
sub
him
him
as
on,
coach.
give him, as a player. 'Cause he's technically a free agent. Just sub him on for a
Can
couple
you,
games.
if you sign him, would he get a medal, or he has to play a certain
Well,
amount?
that's what they're saying. He has to. They were like sub him on for 5 games, so he's played 5 games, and that's like I think that's a baseline requirement.
Fuck, that'd be the
Well,
biggest.
apparently
piss take
Chiesa
ever.
is-
Oh, that would actually be a
Miss-
full-blown
yeah.
piss take.
Apparently, Chiesa, unless he plays 5 games, he misses out on the PL winners medal.
Well, that's what happened to Elliot too last time.
Which
He
is
missed
What about
out.
if he gets subbed on?
That's what I'm saying.
Does he
just
have to start
play,
5
like,
games,
You don't
or
have to
does he have-
start. You're just in the squad and play.
Okay.
Fuck, they should bring back Carragher so he doesn't get ripped every week about it.
Nah, he deserves it now. Let him have it. But anyway, yeah, the point of I mean, it's not a game, but like just to see who you guys would bring back. Maybe let's say at this point in the season, just to see who would you bring back from the past. I'm going to say Gerrard for that reason because
What, in their prime.
Last
Yeah, in
11
their prime.
days.
yeah. I would bring Gerrard just for that purpose of allowing him to win a Premier League finally.
Sorry, a bit random. Which club do you think has the least amount of legends? Like, which club do you...
Spurs.
Manchester City.
No, I reckon it's Chelsea.
Chelsea.
No,
yeah.
No.
What?
No.
No, has
Man City.
You got
Drogba?
Drogba. What's
Lampard.
what's
John
his name?
Terry, Peter Cech,
Italian-
Kante.
Italian guy.
Like,
Italian guy.
Man City.
Zola,
They-
Diego
Man
Zola,
City.
Zola.
They
Zola.
built a
The
statue for
only
who? Who did they build a statue for? Man City.
Legend.
Yeah, Zola's the only legend.
No,
Was
there's
it
a couple,
Aguero?
bro. I think Spurs
I'll
don't
bring a
have
list
Aguero.
next week. Aguero, yeah.
Like, you can't call Bale a Spurs legend.
No, you can't.
You can't call Modric a Spurs legend.
But Spurs has like Lineker.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, that's it. Who else?
Lineker's more of a Barca legend than
True.
Spurs legend.
Who's that Frenchman? The one with long blonde hair. He's a bit of a legend
Exactly,
at Spurs.
Long blonde hair.
Casper
his
the
name.
Ghost.
I forget his name.
Long blonde hair.
Long blonde hair.
Oh,
Like
fuck. What's
jinky
his name?
sort of winger.
Yeah.
They love him down there. The Frenchman.
The left winger.
Ginola.
Yeah.
Wild call. I
David
think.
Ginola.
Terrible call from you.
No, I'm just honestly, I'm trying to think. Like, if you compare it to United, Arsenal, Liverpool, I don't think teams like that next level of team in the next bracket. I don't think they have as many like club legends that go back to like years and
past.
years.
Honestly, whoever's won a Champions League is an automatic legend in my eyes. A club legend.
That's fair enough.
So Timo Werner is a club legend.
Hey, he played unbelievable for us, bro. Kai Havertz.
I was waiting for you to say it. Is it this top? No, it's not this top.
It's not.
It's the other top.
I was waiting for him to say it, so I can start laughing.
But
Yeah, we do, bro. That's just a terrible call.
I can't think of any.
Out of the club. Fuck,
Like,
absolutely sent me.
No, like before 2005 or 4, whenever Mourinho came, who? Besides Zola.
Zola, there was heaps, man.
Di
There was
Matteo.
Yeah, obviously Di Matteo.
saying
There's an
Premier League
Italian
era?
striker. I forgot his name now. He
Yeah, no,
just
I'm
passed
saying
away.
Premier League
Exactly.
era, but I'm just saying, like,
Not a club legend.
Nah, he is.
2005, pre-Roman.
Let me write that down.
there's-
You know what?
Yossi Benayoun.
Club.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He shows up so many times in the
show. Like obviously, your Terry's, blah blah blah. Like, I love these players as well. They're mad players.
Hey.
But I'm just saying, pre-Mourinho,
a good question.
pre-Roman,
Who are your legends?
Lampard and Terry was
Mo
pretty
Salah and Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
who were your legends, bro?
Let me have a quick look. I'll just
Like,
give
do you have?
Let me have a quick look.
Let me
at
have
my
it.
legends.
Yeah, the legends you know about it, wouldn't
Mark
you?
Bosnich. William Gallas.
See, it's not that much of a wild take.
Nah, it is. It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's really not.
I don't know.
I'm gonna bring you a list when I come back.
I think it's
next week.
debatable. Like, it's
Obviously,
you can't say black and white. They don't have legends, but
not
I don't
black and
know.
white, bro. But pre-Roman, it's
Yeah,
just it's.
but you can say that. But something about City.
Jimmy
You know what?
Floyd
City's
Hasselbank.
probably.
I
You
knew
can
I
say
forgot
City's
someone.
a genuine one that you could
City
call.
was established in 2012, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Jim-
that's more of a call than
Cashley
Chelsea.
Cole.
Cash. What
Again,
a
2004.
what a player, bro.
5. You know,
What a absolute player.
Michael Bolsack.
Michael Ballack. Yeah, again, 2005.
Yeah, but these players before that was way before, they're all before the 1990s, before my time. All these players, all these
No.
great English players that we won the Super Cup with. The Europa. We won a Europa League in the 70s or 80s, whatever it was.
Yeah, I get it. But like, if I said to these guys who, they'd say like Robbie Fowler, Kenny Dalglish, like
Ian
blah,
Rush.
blah, blah. Yeah,
John
like,
Barnes.
John
You
Barnes.
know,
Yeah, but
Barnesy,
that's
yeah.
it. They're holding on to those ones. Then they had a 20-year period where they didn't have any legends other than Gerrard.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like,
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about after you won the Champions League. Who'd you have? John Anarise. Wow.
what
Bro,
left
what
foot he
a
had.
what a-
Yeah, what a
he's
player.
fucking
What a left foot.
EPL era, mate.
What a fucking left
Okay,
foot.
Brother, have you seen John Arnerese?
he's a fucking bot, bro.
He's a bot.
This guy winded me up. Now I'm just.
No, but like, I think
terrible
maybe
call.
bring in a list next week.
I will. Terrible call.
Pre-Roman.
I'm going to give you the stats as well.
Yeah, pre-Roman.
Give us
that's fine.
your legends list. That'd be good to know. I
I'll
don't
do
know.
it.
I
I'll do
reckon.
that. I like that. It's a good topic to bring up.
I think it's a tough one to speak about. You can't just say, right, they don't
It's
have
hard when
legends,
I
but-
haven't
What?
barely watched anything before
Nah.
fucking 95.
I mean, you can say the same thing about
97.
Manchester City.
That's what I was saying, but
Pre-money, who the hell can you say?
But, like,
Stilian Petrov. Come on.
no, I don't
No,
know.
I
Sorry,
get
couldn't
it,
Bro, I
Like,
was still
name
waking up when I was 18
You
about to
still
cry.
know. You still know like the club history. You know what I mean? Like,
But I think
there's
this is-
players you can go back to.
But this is where you start to enter the most successful English clubs
Yeah,
conversation.
true. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I get it.
Because, like,
Yeah.
even for myself, like, I could name you a whole bunch of Arsenal legends, but to be honest, with Chelsea, I would struggle to name as many.
Yeah, but that's obviously this is our most successful in our club's history is after 2004, 2003, 2004. And the next 20 years you can just fucking pop up 30.
So we're
Yeah,
pretty
no,
much
absolutely the most
Yeah.
recent times. Yeah.
But
we're pretty much
that's-
saying Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, they're more legacy clubs. The clubs were a little bit more behind them.
Arsenal, Liverpool, United, absolutely. I think Chelsea's just in that next bracket. But they're probably the closest to those three.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Which could be true, but it also could be our lack of knowledge within that sort of space regarding Chelsea.
Yeah,
so that's your job.
Chelsea, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's your job.
And he's like, let me just look it up.
There was a few.
What's that Ukrainian striker that had a dog?
I still can't remember.
Shevchenko.
He was our coach as well. He just passed away. I forgot his name. Oh, these guys are going to burn me.
Who? Go sitting.
Nah, he was an Italian. He was an Italian striker. He was an Italian striker. He's a legend of the club. Is all.
Italian striker and your coach.
He was a coach, yes, and he passed
The
away
only
recently.
Italian I can remember at Chelsea is Zola.
Yeah, I remember Zola.
Di Canio?
No, Di Canio didn't play at Chelsea.
Did he?
No, Di Canio was
Oh, Di Matteo. Di Matteo.
Yeah.
I said that.
Sorry, Berkz. I just interrupted you.
No, that's all right. That was actually a good conversation. So we'll bring it up next week. Bring us your list, mate.
I can't wait till...
Gianluca Vialli.
Oh, yeah, Gianluca.
Yeah.
Was he the bold dude? Yeah.
Yeah. He passed away last year.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
started last year. Yeah.
I couldn't even remember his name.
Honestly, in Italian names, I can barely remember my own name.
Bro, what was
I'm
that
so
name?
bad
He
with
just- he
names.
fucked up. What was it? Winks.
Winks.
Someone
Winks.
wants the guy that plays at Leicester.
Why are you putting that much pressure on him for? What was his name? Viala.
Viala.
Gianluca Vialli.
Gianluca.
I can't even fucking talk.
Gianluca.
Oh, so Berkz, what are we doing?
Anyway, yeah, just give me a legend that you pull back from your past in their prime.
Can we
Save your season right now.
Can we do not...
No parameters.
Huh? No, bro, set some, because I'm just going to say Henri. You're going to say Gerard.
I've already said Gerard.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
do like you can't do the 5 best players that your club's had or something.
But then they're not legends, are they?
Why? I got heaps more than 5 legends.
That you need right now, though.
What-
Yeah,
So,
I'll
you
bring back
want-
Sanchez. Ozil.
All right.
Not Ozil. Sanchez. I'll bring back Ashley Cole, left back. Why not?
No, don't fucking take Ashley Cole, mate. That's his house, mate.
Oh, you can have it. You can have it.
What do we? I don't even know. What parameter? What do you reckon? What would be limiting?
Has to play less than 2 years or 2.5 years for at Chelsea.
Bro.
That was an impact player. Because they can come in and impact the team right now.
Yeah, I want immediate. They're going to save your season. Like
For me, Diego Costa, he's only played a season and a half pretty much, and he would come down and turn around and just
What a
cause
bulldog,
fucking
bro.
absolute
Animal.
shit
Costa
out.
in his prime.
Bro,
Wow.
it was. We only had him for 2 years.
Yeah.
It was
It was only
ridiculous.
2 years.
Yeah, bro.
Valla
First
felt like
season he
so
won
much
it.
longer,
Second
eh?
season he had a falling out. See you later. He left. Didn't say
Far
bye
out.
to
I
any of the
swear, I
fans.
feel like he was there for ages, but he wasn't, was he?
No.
He just caused an absolute stir and left.
I'd probably go either Carzola or Fabregas.
Cazorla, wow.
Or Fabregas.
He had a
In the left
fucked
eight.
injury, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember that
Bro,
the pictures of
he
his
was
injury.
He was meant to not ever be able to walk again.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's playing.
He's still
Crazy.
playing.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Is that
for the last-
Villarreal now, isn't he?
No, he's in Italy somewhere, I think.
He's moved off.
He's
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Interesting question, Oogie, for you.
Yep.
Now that he's gone, because I remember when he first came through, he was, I think, first at Bolton, then he came through at Chelsea. Marcus Alonso,
Fuck, what a player.
Oh, yeah.
did
I
you
was
rate
just-
him whilst he was at Chelsea?
The back end of his career, I didn't like him because he
Yeah,
was
because he
slowing
was
down.
sort of washed.
Yeah, but mate, he was under Conte. He was a baller, just scoring. He was scoring more free kicks,
Set pieces,
left
yeah,
wing back.
dangerous.
Yeah, just he was everywhere.
Do you know who you should bring back? David Luiz.
Fuck.
You
In
need a
his
centre
time,
back.
hey, he was
You
unbelievable.
need a
at Chelsea.
centre back.
At Chelsea, he was unbelievable.
Such a bob, bro.
He was so ahead of his time as a player that could. Now it's normal, like a centre back going as a CDM playing there and a bit of techers, but he was so underrated. He had such a good strike on him as well, and it was just a ball playing playing
Shit house. That
yeah,
bloke.
ball playing centre back. Like he'd be playing centre back, but he'd be up like near the striker.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
just ridiculous.
Cucurella and Gusto does.
Yeah, but that's they're left and right backs, and so that's how the game is changed now. Where your left back pretty much plays as a second striker. Where David Luiz was doing it in the early 2014, he was pretty much he was staying as a striker, but then coming back and defending, and he was making a lot of mistakes.
Great when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's
Well, it
very
worked.
awkward.
He's won 2 titles, I'm pretty sure.
Who you got? Who you bringing back?
I actually, because Mo Salah has been scoring and assisting so freely, they were sort of bringing back some of the seasons past and some of the players past.
And he can
Luis Suarez, that one season had like 30 plus goals and
Fuck,
15
mate.
plus assists by missing the first 5 games of the season
Yeah.
and not taking a single penalty, which I thought was extraordinary.
Yeah, definitely.
So in terms of who I would bring back right now, seeing as we don't really even have a number 9, it would definitely be Suarez.
That surprises me.
Why do you miss the first 5 games?
He got suspended for
For
something. I'm not sure exactly.
Was it the
what for,
was it the
but he
bite?
did
Was
miss.
it one of the 2 bites, or was it the
Being
racist slur?
It was-
Which one was it? Because he's
I
such a
think
good
it
player.
was something.
It was the
Such a
bite.
clean
I
player.
think
he
it might have been the bite.
was it the bite against Ivanovic and did he get sent off?
Suarez is one of those players where if you're an opposition fan, you hate him, but if you have him at your club,
I didn't
You
hate
love
him.
him.
I
Absolutely love
loved him until he
Yeah.
beat fucking Ivanovic.
he is
nose off.
honestly still one of the most skillful players I've seen play the game. He had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't bring back Xavi Alonso.
I don't think really needed.
To be honest,
honest.
you know what? I take back what I said. Well, I'll give two answers. Gerrard, just for nostalgia, just so he can win a Premier League. But given like if we go in position for position, because obviously I don't think there's much that we can improve on, but we need a striker. So again, off the back of that, I would say Torres. I'd bring Torres back just for vibes. Imagine him and Salah together.
What about a left back or a right back?
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm not too fussed about
Just
that.
want to
It's fine.
attack.
I just want to
They
attack,
don't
bro.
care.
That was our.
But see-
bring heavy metal back, but make it soft rock. You know,
Bring back Fowler, bro.
Well, Torres
Nah.
work
Torres with the
will
grey
Torres work
kit.
with our current play style because he sort of feeds off like in behind balls and stuff like that, which we don't really do at all.
I just want to see the headband and the white kit again. That's it.
The grey kit. The grey kit. The
Yeah.
grey kit.
Great kit.
Great kit, sorry.
Fuck.
Great
Headband.
kit.
Yeah.
And even the blue kit too. You know,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Bleached blonde hair.
Yeah, yeah, the frostedish.
That's
That's-
heritage, bro.
That's what I thought we were going to get. We got the fucking Teemu version of him. Fucking,
That's heritage.
yeah, we got the absolute bot version of Torres.
I didn't say Alonso because I feel like, and again, I've got some old CDs that I used to record games on, Champions League and stuff from like
CDs.
2006, 2007. The game has changed
heritage.
massively
Bad.
since then. So
But I just said it because he's your favourite player.
he's my favourite player, but I don't see him doing long balls in a slot side. He gets subbed off straight away.
Yes.
Fuck, Ashley Cole would actually suit our team.
Wait, who did you say? Who did you remember? You said David Luiz, or was that it?
I said Diego Costa.
Diego Costa. Sorry. There you go. Well, that was it. That's
I
all I
mean-
got for you guys.
To bring it back to
What
your
are you gonna
point,
do
even
first
then,
times,
like
yeah?
Chelsea's best strikers versus, let's say, like Liverpool's best strikers, I think we edge them out quite comfortably.
Yeah, I think we do as well. But I mean, Drogba has to go.
Drogba's
down.
a standout.
Yeah, Drogba's a standout Chelsea striker, I think. But in saying that, they had like Hernan Crespo,
They had we had
Shevchenko,
Good Johnson.
Who was the guy from
Fuck,
Iceland?
Good,
Yeah,
Good Johnson was
Yeah.
unreal for us.
Johnson.
They had some.
What a
That's
player
what
he
a
was.
name, bro.
They had name strikers.
Shevchenko
but
was crap for us.
besides Drogba and Anelka, probably
You can put Diego Costa in there because
And
he
Diego
carried
Costa,
us to a
yeah.
title.
none of the others really fired. You guys have like a striker curse.
And Good Johnson, he was unreal, man.
I don't really.
To this
remember him.
day, I still haven't. When you watch back some of the old highlights, I still haven't seen anyone hit the ball as hard as Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah,
But
Jimmy
when he
Floyd,
whacked the ball, bro, that was rocket.
he was insane. But yeah,
Oh, one other player, Alex, the centre back, the Brazilian, if you remember him.
he was a beast, bro.
But he's like free kick where he's just like straight on the ball.
Was it against you guys?
It's a hammer. Yeah, Champions League.
Yeah.
I think that game finished 4-4.
How many you guys?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we definitely have a striker's curse. We haven't had a good striker
the last
since
few
Diego
years,
Costa.
yeah.
You know what's funny? Like we
8
don't.
years.
And even Costa
17.
wasn't like prolific striker.
No, just
it was
2 years.
it was Hazard.
Yeah,
It was
you're right.
Hazard. Hazard was
Nah, Diego Costa. If you look at his match winners for us that season, we won the title. I reckon it was 6 games just off his goal, 1-0 wins.
fair enough. I
'Cause
must
I-
have a hazy memory.
Nah, because I watched the obviously being as shit as we are these days, you go back and watch the title winning seasons. So you watch like a 40-minute video of every goal for that
crying
season,
under a blanket.
and you just go from you like a lot of 1-0 or 2-1 wins, and he was a goal scorer. Obviously, a lot of Hazard in there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diego Costa that season was unplayable.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, that's about it.
Classic. Next up, Riad has got a segment on fuck all because he's not here.
Oh yeah, Riad, let's rip him like he rips you Lan all the time.
I don't need to.
Riad, you're a fucking joke, bro. Honestly, sell us the camera and get. Honestly,
But now that he's not here playing fucking Miss Pansy, we can swear and just be natural. You know what I mean?
There's no HR coordinator.
There's no-
Guys, we're trying to get sponsors. Don't swear, yeah, please.
Shut up.
You know what's funny?
Please.
I don't know if you guys cracked up at this, but he was obviously watching the Madrid derby this morning as well. And Rodrigo scored that cracker, and he's like, "Wouldn't mind having him at United." It's like, in what fucking world does Rodrigo have a transfer to Manchester United?
Yeah.
I don't think they get. I think they just get players like Hoyland that has like a little spurt of 6 months with 9 goals, and they're like, boom, we'll throw it.
I feel like
on
at
the
the end of this
dartboard.
season, there's going to be a bit of a transfer window reality check where he's thinking of all these like Isaac and like these kind of
big
caliber
names.
players.
Wait, who's thinking this?
Riad.
And it's going to be like some sort of mid-tier Italian or La Liga players coming in.
They'll get English players.
They're going to get
Well, quota to bring the quota up, and hopefully they don't win the Europa, so I don't have Europe next year either. So it'd be fucking.
Surely they don't win the
Or they're going to need to bring in like
Sure,
15
right.
players to be even half decent.
Well, apparently Amarim wants to bring in a new keeper now.
Inshallah, it never happens.
I hope they have that squad forever.
Surely you wouldn't. Surely you wouldn't start your project there.
I think he is.
Inshallah, Casemiro extends his contract.
Yeah.
No, he's there for 18 months. He's not going nowhere.
I
bro.
hope
They're not going to be able
Hoyland-
to.
I hope
Don't
Hoyland never
forget,
leaves
Rashi's
too.
coming back as well.
I hope they have to sack more staff because they can't get rid of Mount.
Oh, he's at United, isn't he?
Sanchez coming back as well. Toxicity is going to be back.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Unreal.
Fucking poison everywhere.
No, Jaden's staying, unfortunately.
Before you get started on the next topic, do you want to have a chat about Tuchel? Bringing the Chelsea boys together?
Yeah, everyone except Kai was there. What happened?
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't there.
What did he do?
Maybe because he's on crutches with a fucking broken
Yeah, that's. I reckon that was it. But the talk on the town was
The talk on the town.
talk in the town, on the
Of
town,
the town.
of the town. I just they say apparently he wasn't there. But yeah, it makes sense. Maybe he's on crutches and he didn't want to
What
make
the
it.
fuck are you guys talking about?
So Tuchel had the Champions League squad party or barbecue.
Oh, they just had a little get together.
And Mount,
That's cute.
Jorginho, Chalobah, Reese, all of them.
Oh, Mount was there. He can
Georgie
show up
was
to
there.
barbecue.
Yeah,
He can't
yeah,
show
he
up to a
was
game.
injured.
Yeah, okay.
Jorginho was there.
I can't wait for Jorginho to
Yeah.
leave so I can start praising him again.
I think Chalobah
Honestly.
should go back to being a ball boy because he's shit.
But I reckon Kyle wasn't there because he fucking hit a knee slide on you guys twice.
Nah, he won't come back.
I reckon that's why he wasn't there.
He only scored once
In
against
the
us.
5-0 thumping, he hit 2 knee slides against you guys.
Far out.
Did he score 2 that
He
game?
ran off like this, brother.
score 2?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, he can keep
What a
running.
knob, bro.
Keep running with that.
bad.
And the worst thing was he had a goal disallowed.
He did again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a goal disallowed.
They
at,
fuck him.
What's his stadium called again?
Stamford Bridge, bro.
Stamford Bridge. That's it, bro. He had earlier this season. He scored our first goal, got disallowed, but when he scored, bro,
Fuck, they gave
he
it to
was
his
straight to
winner.
the corner flag. like
gave-
this, bro.
They gave it to his life.
Then it got disallowed.
Honestly, I can't wait for George to leave so I can just start praising him again.
You can praise Georgie as he is, man.
That
Jorginho,
Champions League
man.
run was unreal for
He's
him.
out this season, isn't he? It's like end of his
Hopefully.
contract, is he?
Yeah, he's already signed a pre-contract.
With
Oh,
who?
was he?
So a team in Brazil.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He was
Fuck,
going to
I'm
leave
sorry,
in
bro.
January, but Arteta convinced him to stay for 6 more months.
Looks like Partey's gone too then.
Yeah, his contract. There was talks about his contract, but it looks like he's going to be leaving as well.
yeah, he's gone straight to Italy.
How old is he?
His name is actually unnamed Premier League player. Get it right, bro.
No, he's gone straight to Italy.
33
Is it Italy
34.
or Spain?
Is he? I don't know.
Which country is it? Spain or Italy?
Spain. He can't go to Spain.
Oh yeah, no, he's good.
He literally played in Spain.
Nah, it's Italy, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
conspiracies, bro.
It's Italy that he's always sick.
He played in Italy as well, bro.
He's one of those countries where he's going to go for a lifetime contract. These are the
I don't give
these
a
are the
fuck.
type of players Arsenal have, bro.
I don't care, bro, to be honest with you.
Anyway.
Boys, we're going to skip to the next segment. Every year we hear about a whole bunch of stupid rules that FIFA's trying to force. Some of them are good, some of them are shit. So I thought it would be a great occasion to try and come up with one creative rule that should be introduced in football ourselves. So nothing boring like bringing back, golden goal instead of extra time. It's got to be a little bit creative at least.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? Can we just change that fucking offside rule? If your shoulders off and your legs are behind
Your
the guys,
tiny little toe.
and your legs are behind, has that any advantage as a striker if your shoulders ahead but your legs are behind and you're still offside?
It's any scoring position though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's fucking ridiculous. How?
That's what, that's
if your
what-
legs are a meter behind him but your shoulders are ahead of him, how are you offside?
That's what Wenger's trying to change though.
Is Michael Jackson up front? How the fuck is your shoulder that
Bro,
far
I
in front and their legs are meant
I
to be
swear
on?
to not a meter. You know,
The lean.
Who's playing striker here?
yeah, but like, even if it's a half a foot behind, how's that any advantage if your shoulders or your nose is just ahead of him? That's in my head. That's not offside.
I have tasked each one of you to come up with a creative football rule that could be introduced next year to spice the game up a little bit maybe. So since I have come up with this segment, I'm going to go first because I'm sick and tired of seeing the same penalty kick takers. So my creative rule change for football next season is whoever is fouled in a penalty incident is the one taking a penalty, and the person that committed the foul is going to be the keeper.
Wow. I don't mind the first half.
So
of
it's
that.
almost like
Second half,
accountability. It's like you messed it up. You're the one that's going to try and attempt to save it now.
I don't mind the first half
Well,
Yeah.
say it again.
So if Gordon gets fouled
by Van Dijk.
by Van Dijk, it'll be Gordon taking a penalty kick,
and Van
not
Dijk.
Isaac, and it'll be Van Dijk in goals.
Not Alisson.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what though? Like you're saying, if you make the mistake, like if you do the fuck up, you're kind of liable.
Yeah.
But like the keeper's job is to save the goal. So
Not
like
anymore.
the defender's done their job.
Not
You
anymore.
know what I mean? Like it's. I like the first half though. That's pretty good. I like that rule. I like that first
I
half
like
of that
the
rule.
first half, and I would add you can't have the same penalty kick taker twice in a row.
Just have
In
everyone,
one game?
everyone different
No,
has to take it all season.
Yeah. It's always going
And
to be
then starts
different
again.
player.
Bro, how would you even keep track? Oh, you can keep track of it. I guess.
course you
but
can.
like,
But like say with you guys, Salah gets fouled in the box, he takes the first one, but then Jota gets done, Salah can't take it again.
so Jota has to take it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, bring Salah's stats down significantly.
And Palmer would have no goals ever.
He hasn't scored a penalty this year. He hasn't scored a
He
penalty
hasn't
this
done
year.
anything in the second half of the season.
Yeah, he hasn't
no.
scored a goal in
Poor
like
boy.
fucking 7 weeks.
Yeah,
It's been a while. Actually.
doesn't matter, bro. Happens.
So yeah, that's my change.
I like
There's
it.
a lot of others that I could have done, but I'm going to hold on, see what you boys have first, and then maybe we can discuss some others as well.
I've got a wild one. I just made it up on the spot right now.
Good to know you've been
So
planning
did
this
you
in
come
advance.
prepared for the segment? or-
Fuck no. But there's a wild one that just came to my mind. No more throw-ins. It's like a fucking indoor game. So
Ah,
You
it's
put a little bit-
disgusting, bro. I don't like that.
What do you mean? Ball on the
in
ground.
extra time, in extra time, there's no throw-ins.
Oh, in
You
extra
just have
time.
you just have to keep playing that straight through
But does
15
it-
minutes.
Does it still negate the offside? You know how like when you throw, it doesn't matter if you're offside. Like it still would that apply as well?
No,
So what you're saying in extra
It's
time you
like a
want
little-
you want them to drop a cage around
Not drop a cage, but like a little gate
Around the
goal.
field.
Like a
So
little gate goal.
he basically wants to turn into like bowling with the rails up.
Yeah, exactly like that. Extra time, they just go fly by, just all in attack.
Or how about instead of that, like when the ball goes out, there's someone at the halfway line that just boots the ball in the air. And it just lands into the
Oh, I
middle.
like
Wait
that.
until
That's all right
three.
too.
Three,
Yeah, yeah.
2, 1. It's like that World Soccer.
Just drop ball, but like top of the stadium.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
time.
drop
That'd be
straight down
sick.
the
Yeah,
ball
that'd be
start.
mad.
And then when the ball goes out next time,
Yeah,
it drops again,
that's
bro.
sick. I
Straight
love
in.
that.
Imagine the counters.
It's like
Imagine
pinball.
someone switched
Bro,
on
that's
and waiting for
crazy.
the ball to come
Crazy.
down.
You just got to maybe just try it out in preseason. You
So
know?
who was it that wanted to bring the youth back to football? Who was
It's the FIFA president, wasn't it? What's his name?
Seferin.
Seferin.
What do you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do?
Seferin was
Alexander
talking
Seferin,
about
yeah.
that young people don't have the attention span anymore to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
a 90-minute game
Yeah.
of football. Bro, you do shit like this. You drop a ball from the ceiling, double ball.
Yeah.
Play with two
There'll
balls
be
at once.
TikToks. There'll be TikToks all around it, bro.
No, there's a new competition like that anyway. It's 7
What?
aside, or it's first.
Oh,
It's about the
1v1.
Kings League. Yeah, that's
Kings
League.
that's
Kings League.
who-
Puyol, not Puyol.
No,
Piqué.
Piqué. Yeah.
So
yeah.
you drop it in 1v1. Whoever gets the ball scores. Then their teammates come in, and it's a 3v1 or something.
Can I just say,
stupid
if
like
if the Store Boys was in that league, we'd dominate straight up.
would punch on straight away, bro. We're not,
Who would be in the 7?
I don't know. Not Harkin.
Pressure's on you. Pick your 7 now.
What for the Kings League?
Yeah, starting 7.
Kez immediately
Yeah.
goes in. That's no doubt. I'd have Taylor in there too. I
Yeah.
reckon. Good technician.
2,
Kenny.
3.
I'd have Kenny in there for sure.
So you're gonna have any
the best
defense
thing is
or-
he hasn't played with you yet. He's played with you once.
Kenny.
Berkz.
Yeah.
Oh me.
Yeah.
I'd have me in there. No, I wouldn't have me in there.
Kenny hasn't played in years.
What do you mean?
He hasn't won a game. He actually watches.
He hasn't won a
Shout out
game
to
or-
him.
yeah.
I swear to God, he watches every week. He sends me a snap. So I love you, Kenny. You bot.
Go finish
Kenny
your
Lee.
7. You got 3.
Whoever,
So
Ke-
you got
Kez, Kenny,
and
Taylor. Defense wise, I'd probably have Veki in there. Actually, he's good. He's a versatile player.
Bro, he's 86.
One of our
best
best defenders, and now also an attacker hybrid. Who have I got? 3 left. I think I've got a big roster. I got to think off the top of my head.
That's what I mean,
It's
bro.
massive.
You're leaving some people
It's not
out.
just about a roster; it's about friendships here.
Yeah. I'm going to have you two in there then. You know,
A lot of pressure.
You're about to get sacked from your own pod, bro.
I'm actually struggling now. Who else would we have? Who would be the other 3?
You need a keeper.
I don't know who our best keeper is. I mean, Okan won the award for best keeper. Shout out to Okan for saving our only outfield goal. Now he wants to be a keeper, bro. After everything.
Kingsley, bro, I'm going to take what I can.
You know what? Well, let's get Oogie in there as a keeper. Though.
I'll take what I
Only as a
can.
keeper. You don't get on the
That's
pitch
fine.
at
You
all.
got 2 more players.
2 more. Who have we got?
At least I'm there.
I'm gonna get roasted when the boys watch this. To be honest, if I miss someone,
Hold on, think about the balance of the team.
I've got a decent team already.
But you don't have, in my opinion, it's too much attack.
We've got you. We've got you in
Kes
defence.
Kes
I need
and you
maybe
can play at the back.
one more defender and maybe more of a mid
You need
player,
a 6.
midfielder. Yeah, but Alpy hasn't proven
You
himself
need
yet.
tempo.
Nah, you know what? The only reason I'm not
he's
saying
not-
Alpy is because if I do, I'll get roasted in the
Yeah,
chat.
100%.
They're like, oh, he's been here for 3 weeks, so you're going to put him straight in the team.
Guys,
But that's
let
what
us
I'm doing with the
Bro,
headache.
bro,
But Alpy, you're in, bro.
I've ranked in every game so far.
Nah, you've already won. I think you've got
I've won one, and
you've got a player of the week already.
I've ranked every game.
Who won it this week? Let me just check the voting.
He's cleared this
Oogie,
week.
yeah. Who else have we got?
You need 2 more players, bro.
2 more players. Fuck, I actually can't.
Yeah, 2 more.
You know what? I probably have Ammo in there. Obviously, he's a sturdy defender. I'll keep him in there.
Yep.
And then
What? There's no space for the best defender, Riad.
would he show up? Is the question.
Would he actually be there?
Hey, he's the most unreliable cunt in the world.
He
So-
cancelled on us. He cancelled. We start at 7. He cancelled on us at 6:35.
Bro, on top of that, he doesn't reply all day, so you know he's not going to come.
He had fake iftar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
fake iftar out on
he
us.
didn't reply saying, "Boys, you know how you said just come anyway." He's like, he didn't reiterate that he had iftar. He just left it. So he just did a one and done message, and then he'll just ghost it for the rest of the night.
But he didn't even fully say no. He's like, boys, I don't know if I'm coming. I got night shift and iftar, and then just didn't reply.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have a segment.
He didn't actually say he wasn't coming. He just didn't reply.
I seen him like grabbing his keys and he's like to his missus like, all right, babe, I'm off to the pod. And it's like, we've got iftar with such and such. And he's like, oh, fuck.
How am I going to get out of this one?
Whips out the WhatsApp, goes, you know what, boys, I've got,
I can't make it.
night shift, iftar.
You know
can't
what?
make
I've
it.
got my last player. Say it.
How'd you forget him? I don't get it.
I think you got a very unbalanced team.
It's just attack heavy, bro. That's what you
Yeah,
need.
very attack heavy.
Everyone will run back and forth.
I'll be a
was
goalkeeper.
I'm not
sweep.
staying at the back, by the way.
I'll be a goalkeeper sweep.
Well, then I've got like what 5 attackers,
Yeah.
1 keeper who's a striker.
One keeper who scored the most goals on Monday night. The guy scored 4 goals on Monday.
4 goals.
Three.
Wow.
No, it's three. And I set up
Wow. Hey, that's unheard of in this day and age in Tutu
2. 3
boys.
and 2.
But,
That's
and
a
he
lot.
shanked,
That's actually a lot.
shanked too badly as well.
Yeah, I was just
more.
trying to get onto him.
There
I
you go.
started doing legs again, so I can feel like I've got, instead of passing it back as a shot, I'm starting to get onto him before I get injured, and then it starts all over again.
There you go.
On your high, what's your rule change?
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean?
I like that. That's it. You're actually going
honestly,
with,
I just
That is your rule change?
no.
The drop ball?
I would love to bring back the old school goalkeeper. I was watching that actually today on YouTube. It's like the penalty takers from halfway you run towards the
the
goalkeeper.
Oh, the American way. That's
yeah,
MLS
yeah.
shocking, bro. That's disgusting.
Nah,
I
bro.
hate
You
that.
bring that in club competition games, like your Carling Cup, and your
I hate
that'd
that.
be unreal.
Or imagine like instead of a penalty, it's a one-on-one. It's an attacker v defender. Their best attacker versus your best defender and with a keeper.
Or you just go until someone gets megged. Fuck, now we're talking. Jogo Bonito stats, bro. That's the goal.
Or you're allowed to, in extra time, if you want, to put an extra keeper, you can.
Fuck, dude.
In the goal.
Ultra defensive, yeah.
In the
You have
goal.
2 keepers in the
Far
goal.
out.
We can put 5 keepers and we'll still be shit.
You're basically turning it into an Uno game at that point. You know what I mean? Like you've drawn a card.
Fuck,
That, you know what? How about that?
you know what? Instead of that, how about a power play? You can play 5 minutes with 12 men.
Yeah, that's what, you
Yeah.
get cards.
Yeah.
Why don't we have? There should be card packs.
Sin bin.
Yeah.
And
Full power
you get
play.
randomized. One of
Yeah.
them is like what is it? What was your one you just said?
Power play.
Power
You know,
play.
that- yeah,
12 men.
5 minutes with 12 men.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! You take a card from the deck
Yeah.
and it says remove one of our opponent's players.
I think that's
and you're
what
just like,
Kings
I'll
League is
remove
like.
Odegaard.
No, he's hardly there anyway.
Yeah. Fuck, fair enough, to be honest. He scored 2
No.
this morning.
That'd
He
actually be
played
sick.
really
That
good.
low-key,
My
that'd
boy
be
played
sick.
really good this week.
That's how you get kids involved, bro. You want
what I
to
mean,
used
bro.
to watch it? You get some card packs in like a FIFA thing.
Bro, that favorite guy's
Done.
just talking out of his ass, bro. It's still the most watched game in the world.
To be
90
fair,
minutes.
he just said he wanted to make it shorter, but that's also
You
disgusting.
wanted it 60 minutes
60
with
minutes, yeah.
stoppages.
What an idiot.
With a stop clock, sorry. 60
Absolute.
minutes with a
Tell him
stop
to
clock.
go get.
Fuckwit. Yeah.
I don't want to swear.
Which honestly wouldn't be that far off, bro. In the World Cup, they had like 30 minutes of extra time in every game. Neil.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was stupid.
That was
You know,
unreal.
it
gotta
was,
play the
bro,
game.
Half time would fucking finish after 11 minutes of extra time.
Well, there's a stats. There was a stat. I don't know how accurate it is now, but in Turkey, they only play out of the 90 minutes. The Gala Fener derby before this one was only 38 minutes game played.
Oh, the rest
Out
is
of
all
the
just
90.
shithousing.
They're just rolling around,
Yeah.
crunching on.
Every time we play against Newcastle, it's like 40 minutes of ball in play.
Yeah.
In the whole 90, it's like just 40 minutes, bro.
That's when I like that extra time in between.
Speaking of rule changes, and it's going to be quick fire now that we've had a bit more experience with the Champions League new format. Do you like it still or no?
I still don't fully understand. I'm not gonna lie. I'm confused
Don't
by it
understand
still.
it?
I like it. Yeah.
I'm still on the fence because let me explain because I know that's a bit of a cop-out answer.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Manchester City, and multiple other teams, if they had performed how they performed in this group stage, in the previous group stages, some of them wouldn't have made it through
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to the next round.
But then again, they wouldn't play as a caliber of teams that they played in the group stages. For example, they'd have 2 really bad teams, and they have one team that's Europa level, and then they'll have themselves. So even if they played that shit, they'll still top the group in my eyes.
But I mean, City qualified with like 3 wins, 4 draws, and like 2 losses or something. That's how City qualified to play.
I reckon they still, because it was 6 games. It's normally 6 games.
No, it's
Yeah?
8 games.
Yeah, it's 8
Home and
extra
away.
now.
It was 8 games.
Yeah, home and no, I'm saying in the old format was it 6?
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, then again, you're right.
Because, like, bro, think about it, yeah? Like, Arsenal beat PSG 2-0 at Emirates. Imagine then going to, PSG's hyped up for revenge. They're playing at Parc de France.
That'd be a good game.
That excitement of that second leg. You don't get that second leg anymore. Like, I didn't start really clocking onto this Champions League till, like, the 4th or 5th game.
Yeah,
that's
you're
when
right.
I started to get into it because that's when you were starting to see a bit more of a table.
I think
for
from a fan's point of view, though, like let's say hypothetically you do live in Europe, like the fact that you might go to Bayern Leverkusen 1 week and then another game week you're going somewhere else, and then you're never playing the same team twice.
For people that live there, it would be much better. For us,
it'd be so much better.
From here, it's a little bit hard to judge. But for them, imagine, like you just said, Leverkusen, then you go England 1 week, and then you'll go fucking wherever the other week. You know what I mean? It'll be more fun, like France, Germany.
If you by that same token, you like on a sort of different level, if there's a team that's in your group stage that's really trash and you just come off a 7-1 win, you kind of don't want to play them again because you know what I mean. Like it's not doing much for you.
I get it, but last season we had RC Lens in the group stages and they beat us 2-1 in France. And I wanted nothing more for them to come back to Emirates, and then they
Trash them
came
properly.
and we pumped them.
Yeah.
And that was a good feeling, because they beat us 2-1 over there, and then they come and they have to play us at Emirates. This time, if they beat us 2-1 in France, we'd never get that chance to play them again.
You don't get your revenge, yeah.
You don't get that second shot at them. So that's the only thing I don't like. But obviously, it gave us more blockbuster games, but it also gave them at a time where no one really was that like we were speaking about the Madrid derby this morning. If the Madrid derby was in the qualifying stages, no one would be as hyped as they were this morning for it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's added something, but it's also taken away something. It's like when they took away the away goal.
The away goals.
Yeah, this morning's result at 2-1 would have been, you got that one away goal.
So
So much different. Yeah. So it's good, but maybe I'm still getting used to the change. Maybe it's that.
I think it's like, I don't hate it, but I think it's surprisingly better than I thought it would be. Like, because at the start when all this shit got introduced, we were kind of just like, what the hell is this? Like, this is...
But let's
What's
be
the
honest,
point?
like none of us, including myself, who's just quickly glossed over, all of these changes are coming from a desire to change something with the game positively.
Yeah.
So like we haven't looked into it deep enough as to why the changes occurred in the first place, what the real issues
Super League.
were.
Super League, I was going to say.
Yeah,
That's
it's ended up being a Super League anyway.
That's their like fix for it, because then they're like, all right, to all the clubs, you know what I mean? All right, here's your Super League.
You get
your equivalent.
extra games.
Yeah.
You get extra games against big.
I actually enjoy the
opposition.
Europa League as well now. I love watching.
Is it because
the-
you're not in the Champions League? Or?
No. Like even when we were in the Champions League, I always used to watch the Europa League. I watch the Europa League and the Champions League religiously. I love it.
European football.
I love watching them. I'll watch anyone. I'd sit there. I love watching. Like when it comes to, because we watch English teams all the time, it gives me a chance to watch other European teams play. You know what I mean?
something
So
Not just
I'd
that, it
watch
allows you
anyone.
like a bit of a glimpse into talent as well, because you might hear from up and coming players, but you'll never see them playing because you don't watch those leagues.
Exactly.
Whereas in the Europa League, you might, like for example, Club Bruges. I'm pretty sure one of the younger players was linked with Arsenal. I forget his name. Is it De Kuipers or something like that?
Club Brugge.
Just a young player.
There was a couple. Their number 10 was linked with us. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
their
Because
number
he's,
8. I can't remember
I'm
his
pretty
name,
sure
but
he was involved in
Stephen
one of their
Naipan?
goals.
I think Naipan.
No.
No, okay.
Like when am I ever going to watch a Rangers game? Like what the fuck is Rangers?
You
but
can
like
watch, you can watch it whenever you want.
When you go to
Nah, but like,
Scotland,
I'm not going to go
Bro.
sit there and watch. Let's watch the Scottish League.
Yeah,
Wow,
when you
let's
go to
watch
Scotland,
Rangers.
you watch them.
Bro, Celtic
what I mean?
pumped Manchester City. What do you mean?
Yeah, like that's why I love watching European football. Like Fenad, home and away, we're going to play Rangers. It's going to be good. They just got their manager sacked, so it's going to be. Hopefully, we pump them.
It's just
4-0.
different for us because again, all that we have is just watching it. Whereas for match-going fans, the ability to go to Ukraine or
Straight
to go
to
to Russia
Scotland.
or do you know what I mean? Like that's mad. Think
Probably
about it as
not
a
going to those two places.
Like, think about if we lived in Europe and we were like, oh my God, boys, like, we're going to like
Copenhagen.
Scotland away.
Where's Copenhagen
Can you
again?
imagine? Yeah, I wish we. Yeah,
Where's Copenhagen?
Copenhagen,
Denmark.
Denmark. Yeah,
Bro, imagine that. You go from London straight to Copenhagen. That's like the nicest
it's like a
place in the
train too. It's not even like a.
Fuck,
you know what I mean?
bro. Like, you go with 30 mates, 30 of you.
yeah, you take a train, you end up in fucking Broadmeadows.
Melton.
And get shanked.
Melton.
Yeah, Melton, bro.
Where am I? You know that frog? Or was it SpongeBob? SpongeBob, he said, where the fuck am I?
Fish, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
My rule change would be a sin bin. I think 2 yellows should end in a sin bin, and then
Straight reds are sent off.
straight reds are sent off.
Yeah,
Because I
don't
think
mind that.
I don't think it's fair, because they always say like a second yellow, the threshold for a second yellow needs to be so much higher for it to be one. I don't think that should be the case. I think a yellow card should be a yellow card. And if you get 2 yellow cards for whatever it is, like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, you're off the field and then you come back on.
Yeah,
Fuck. Or do that.
Because that's.
but
I
could
mean,
you?
That's a massive like 5 or 10. We're talking
Yeah,
about a
yeah.
5-minute difference. Like,
Absolutely. But
if you had to choose a time, how long would it be?
probably 10.
Okay.
Because that I feel like that's...
That would have more impact.
Yeah.
Nah, then the players will get injured quicker, man. 5 minutes is actually
But-
7 minutes.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Or
the
what
time
about if it's 3 yellows, it's a straight red? Because that kind of gives you a little bit more like.
Yeah, what's,
Fuck, but
what's
then-
your?
Yeah, it's
do you
true.
get reset? Like if you when you
No,
come
no,
back
if
on,
you-
do you get yellows again, or are you straight red next time?
If you get a third yellow after coming off the sin bin, you're red.
It's a straight red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I feel like the threshold. They always say the threshold for a second yellow is so much higher, but I don't think it should be, because that's when you come into the whole thing of like, oh, the referees just do whatever the fuck they want. No, there's no consistency. Blah blah. It was a yellow over here, but it's not a yellow over there. Like, just eliminate that. 2 yellows, 7 minutes off the
Yeah.
field. You come back on, you get a third yellow, you're gone. Red card.
I like that. Simon's all right. I reckon it'll work.
Because it's 7 minutes where your team's down, but it's also, you can sit in, defend, and then when you got your 11 back on the field, go and play.
It changes things tactically too for like a short
Yeah.
amount of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like how you're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
plug the gap for just a little bit
And
of
you
time.
got 7 minutes for the other team to
Oh.
just attack.
What about if a player cops a red, let's say any player, the opposition manager can choose who actually goes off. It doesn't have to be that player. It can be
What
any
if the guy
player.
loses
That's
his head and
crazy.
starts like headbutting people? Hey, you stay on.
Yeah, then you're at risk of losing too.
What happens when Cunha fucking puts someone in a headlock again?
Or Gordon elbows the guy in the back of the head. You stay on, Gordon.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
Gordon, you stay on. We'll take Isaac off, mate.
Yeah, Isaac can jump straight off.
Fucking hell.
I would do. My thing was around refs and stuff. So I would like to see some accountability from referees. So like in the middle of the game, like because they do it in NRL, don't they? They talk about the decision.
They talk in A-League where the VAR, you
Yeah.
can hear it on the screen.
No, but that was just a call out to be like it's a penalty, wasn't it?
We should have
check that.
like
We
a
need. I
channel.
want like a proper like, even if it's a press conference thing or something.
You know, it'd be interesting having all the referees in a table as well, and they get
A
points
league.
based on performance. So if you make a
Fuck it, everyone would
a
be on
mad
zero.
mistake, you go down the bottom, and then at the end of the season, whoever's got the most
Gets
worst
relegated.
calls, they actually lose their job, and a championship referee gets promoted. Bro, think about how quickly that would improve the standard.
Michael Oliver's not playing.
And at the end of every game, the referee has to have a press conference with the 2 coaches.
Yeah, right next to him.
Yes.
No.
Just imagine
the
Arne
two-
Slot just
the
staring down
2
Michael
coaches
Oliver,
have to
bro.
ask the questions.
Yeah, to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Grill the shit out of him at the end of it. Michael Oliver wouldn't last. He'd quit.
Speaking of Arnie Slot, it was revealed why he got his red card.
Yeah, what he said.
If we lose this,
The referee
If we
called the ball.
lose the league, I'm gonna fucking blame you. That's what he said.
That's a good Dutch accent, bro. That's a fucking very
It's
good
always
Dutch
up the
accent.
in there, you know?
That to me at that time says that he had cracks. He was worried because, bro, you guys were clear, and rightfully so.
I don't think he's worried. I think that's a
More of
manager.
a statement.
That's a manager doing his job. I think
I
because
don't-
he's not throwing in the towel, being like, oh, we've got it.
But
He's like, I need
think all we
results.
see, like
till
without
the
being
end
on
of
the
the
field,
season.
we see the professional side. We see the pre-match press conference where it's all professional. Then we see like the conduct and post-match, like in the actual games themselves that are like so emotionally charged. We see like the players probably see a completely different person.
Yeah.
And he admitted, he's like, I lost it. I was like, I shouldn't have even gone on the pitch, but I thought I'd go and confront the referee. He's like, I shouldn't have done so. I reacted emotionally.
Do the Dutch accent.
What's his assistant? I forget his name.
Sipke Hulsov?
Sipke, yeah.
Can you
Apparently he was
just
just
talk
like,
in
you're
the Dutch
fucking shit. Straight to Oliver.
Hey, for the rest of the pod, speaking the Dutch
You want me to
accent.
talk in
To be
Dutch?
honest,
Dutch?
to be honest though, I didn't think about it, but I think Alpy has a point there. I think there's definitely like almost like in a way nerves where such a sort of big game hasn't gone your way, and it might be like a little bit of pressure showing.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but in that
moment,
moment, yeah, 100%.
In that
I agree.
moment, yeah. That when I saw the transcript of what was said when I read it, I was like, that moment. Then his immediate emotion was fuck. Like,
You've cooked me.
Yeah. You fucked us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I don't blame him either. Like I understand it. Like that to me is just a manager who's trying to do his job. He's like, what is a manager's job? You get 3 points. That's the main goal. That's in his head. I reckon that's just been in his head the whole time. He's like, you've cost me 3 points that I could have had.
3 points, yeah. But he said, if we lose the league, it's your fault.
Yeah, and then that follows on because it's true. It happens, bro. Referees make the wrong judgment. They make the wrong call, and then it can derail a whole season for someone. You know what I mean?
Like I said, to me, that just means in that moment there was a little bit of nervousness.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I understand that too, but I don't think he's like gone fuck. We're cooked now. I think it's just more around. He's got a nervous. All right, yes, it might stuff them up down the line, but I think it's more around. He was just like, you've cooked my season, but also. My job here is to get the 3 points, and you fucked me on this end too. Like, I reckon it goes both ways a bit, but I think it's less nervousness. I don't know. I just see it as him doing his job.
He just literally lost it.
Could also be the way it comes out in English.
Yeah,
because it's not his natural language.
Yeah, he might have said, "I love you."
I think
so
it's just
much.
like it's the nature of the goal as well. Because the goal, there's like obviously like two big incidents where the Salah foul and then the push by Beto. What a game! The nature of that goal is what would have cooked it. But like, I feel like the persona that we get in the press conferences is different to, because he always says one game at a time and he's not looking forward. But those fixtures, Newcastle, Villa, Man City, those would have all been in his head. Absolutely. After that Everton result, and he's thought about all of it and the way the call's gone, and he's just lost it.
Yeah. Which games does he miss out? I think
he's already missed
two games. Yeah?
He's done. Yeah, I think it's the.
He hasn't missed any yet.
No,
Wolves.
He missed. No, he missed Newcastle as well, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he hasn't missed any games yet.
He was in the stands
Johnny
for the last
Heitinga
game.
took over one. I forget which one now. I think it was Newcastle. Newcastle, yeah.
So he's got one more game ban.
No, I think he's done after the Newcastle one.
Is he playing?
I'm pretty sure.
Obviously, he's going to be
because there was a FA Cup fixture, and that counted.
No, the
you guys didn't play in the FA Cup.
No, the final.
Or there was a cup fixture. Was it Carabao or something?
No,
where it counted towards one of the games.
Right,
no, but the Carabao were in the final.
The 2-match bans just started.
Or does he miss Southampton?
He might miss Southampton, but he's definitely served one already. He was
served one?
He's in the stands for Newcastle. I'm pretty sure.
Miss whatever your next game is.
Which is Southampton this weekend. Yeah.
If I kiss on the dick again.
Hey, apparently Lewis Hall is out as well for Newcastle.
Yeah, I saw that. On that, actually, there was a tweet. Maybe pissed myself. There was a tweet about that. It was like Arsenal Twitter. It was obviously you guys won this morning 7-1, and it was like I bet when the news came out about like Newcastle having another out, they were like, I bet there's an Arsenal fan somewhere that's like fuming about this, and then someone a Liverpool fan page like quote tweeted someone, and they were like, here it is, and it was some bloke like, they're absolutely lucky at every turn. This is bullshit. Like they're just losing his mind again.
Arsenal fans on Twitter talk more about Liverpool than talk about Arsenal.
I think that's just the thing. Like I see a lot of Liverpool fans talking about Arsenal as well. I
think to be fair, it was the same for us.
Yeah.
Like all these things that we're seeing, like when City was winning leagues back to back, it was the same with us. Like they won because of X or they won because of Y. It's like they're lucky. And
so the most rational conversation I've had about this title is with Kez. And no, because it was 1-on-1, neither of us were going at each other, and he's like, and to be honest, Kez hasn't said shit to me all season. Like he hasn't bantered me.
I've probably said more than.
Yeah, but Kez hasn't literally said.
Of course,
nothing.
you have, bro. What do you mean?
Wait, respect or avoidance?
and he pretty much said, he's like, bro, this reminds me of like our challenges with City, where you just felt like everything was going right for City and nothing was going right for Liverpool.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like,
so are you the new Liverpool?
At the moment, it's looking like it, isn't it?
Wish.
I think they're no. If you come second this year, you'll be the best second post team.
The thing is,
we're already
3 in a row.
So we've already done it. So
3 in a row.
Yeah, we did 98, 99. No, we did 99, 2000, 2001. Second place to United, but then we won 3 out of the next 4, or two out of the next 4.
And then we came 3 and 4. Yeah.
So we had our most successful period after finishing second 3 times.
So you're saying the dynasty starting next year?
Fuck, God knows, bro.
surely it's Arteta's last year next year. If he doesn't
Alpy probably might be the most like
I reckon
head screwed on Arsenal fan in the world.
It's time. Good evening.
Depends
Honestly.
who gets under my skin.
It's time. It's time for Good Evening Part 2.
Good evening.
I don't know. Look, yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
What can I say?
I don't. Look, I am realistic, but at heart, I am a fan. I want it to be our year next year, but I've wanted it to be our year every year.
Might have to edit in some sad music at the end. There.
You know,
It's getting deep now, bro.
Put the Netflix logo in the bottom.
who fucking knows? Yeah, it is what it is.
I'd love to run back some of the old episodes of the podcast just to see the changes in all of us, not just obviously Alpy's. Because Kez brought it up. We had a conversation as well. He's like, at the start of the season.
Everyone's taking Kez off except me. Dickhead, fuck you, Kez.
We were talking about who's the player that we're most disappointed with so far, and I said Soboslai, which is totally
That was
different now.
perfect. Yeah, you
there's
guys
a lot of
roasted me when I
changes.
had him in my draft team too. Remember that?
Like Chelsea was.
Yeah,
we were talking about Palmer
yeah,
being
he's a gun.
generational talent.
He still is, bro.
No one even talks about him.
He still is.
Legit.
Tomorrow. He's going to score a hat trick against Copenhagen. We're back, and then he scores two against Arsenal.
He's not even in the team.
They put him in.
Oh, they put him in now.
Yeah, and everyone's telling him to rest. I'm not going to play him so he can get some form, bro. Fuck, bro. They're telling everyone's online saying,
Rest him, but he needs some rest.
fuck, we're playing one game a week, bro. Just
That's
play
the one team that you want him to play against too. I reckon he did the damage.
Twitter just actually makes me lose my hair, bro. I'm telling you.
yeah.
It's fucking disgusting, bro.
Some
I love
shockers
it,
on
but
there.
I hate
Some
it at the same
shockers on
time.
there.
Especially those like not YouTuber, the YouTuber, the football vloggers that live right next to the stadiums, Arsenal's for Chelsea. They go to the stadium, literally walk there, they vlog and stuff like that, and then they do the reaction straight after the game at home or right in front of the stadium, and they say some outlandish shit and just shits me. I wish I was out there. Shut the fuck up.
Just throw a pie at his
I'd
head,
love
bro.
to be there. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted that opportunity to say something as well.
This guy be like,
I'd be the one of them. I'd be one of them.
yeah. Palmer's out of form. What's Palmer playing? Sub him.
Hey, knowing me and this guy, Valla Billa, I'd act like an Arsenal fan and go to there and infiltrate the Arsenal fan TV and say some wild shit. I'd be like, Arteta out.
We're going to win everything next year.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, Arteta out, and then I'll be like, we're winning everything.
Riad would be like Thai, but like United version. just completely diluted.
Fucking full blown.
What do you mean? We're still good.
He wouldn't
What
go
are
to
you
the
talking
game. Bro, he doesn't go to Hawks games here. You think he's going to go to United games if he lives in Manchester? No chance.
100% he would though.
Nah, he won't. He won't go to games. He'll be like that guy that just does interviews outside. He'd be exactly like
Robbie.
yeah, no, like Goldberg or whatever his name is.
Oh,
What's it called?
Mark
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
He'd be like him. Doesn't go to a
Goldberg. That's a WWE superstar.
doesn't go to a game and then just talk shit
sport,
online.
I like Goldberg though. He's alright. He's balanced now.
Nah, he's a dickhead, bro.
He's all right.
Just like Riad. Thanks for coming, Riad.
Fuck Riad.
I'm writing this one down.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Don't you have a segment?
That was it.
What do you mean?
Me being here, bro.
That's your segment.
The Champions League was, but you took over for some
Yeah,
reason.
what
You
about the
started
Premier
fucking
League
talking
teams?
shit.
What about that?
It's done, bro. Too late now. We'll leave it for another time.
Oh, wait, quickly. United Arsenal game this weekend. Prediction, boys.
Bro, it's a
Another
Tuesday night,
PSV
isn't it?
result.
Tuesday morning?
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
It's fucking next week.
Monday morning.
Monday morning,
Monday
Tuesday.
morning.
Pretty sure. Wait.
Monday morning.
I reckon Arsenal 3-1.
Target practice.
I don't think target practice.
I don't think you guys consider goal.
Monday morning, 3:30.
3-0, let's say.
3:30.
Good thing we've got a public holiday. We love Australia. Labor Day. We love it. Thank you.
Fuck, I'll be near. I want to be able to watch it.
You'll be able to watch it online on the airplane.
Oh, this is your last
You
week, isn't it, Vix?
Wi-Fi? No, I'm pretty sure you
Fuck,
do.
Riad better not come up with those comments.
Oh, while you're flying. Oh,
Keep that one in the vault.
You cheeky boy!
Keep that one in the vault. That's
bro. Just tell them not to watch it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not turning on my WhatsApp. That's for
yeah,
sure.
literally, just stay offline.
Keep your
Just
WhatsApp off to your land, bro.
No, we should call it out. Vix is not going to be around for what, 3 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
4 weeks?
Vexy's gone back to his motherland for 3 weeks.
I've actually been picked up by PSV after their performance last night. they want my defensive
Hey,
reinforcement.
there's been a scout watching the Toto Boys channel. That's why.
So, can you give us a rundown exactly where you're going, or are you just going to stay in Serbia for 3 weeks?
I'm going to Turkey for
Yep.
literally like 8 hours, doing a tour in Istanbul. I'm
Beautiful.
looking forward
During
to
Ramazan?
a nice Turkish kebab.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that.
Patting the cats and all of that.
That would be unbelievable.
Then it's a 1 hour flight to Serbia, and I'm traveling all over
Yep.
north, south, west, going to where I went to school and stuff.
Is that Croatia?
No. Thank you.
I didn't know. I didn't know that Serbia was that big to travel around that long.
We used to be bigger, but then, compression.
Daylight saving. No, what was?
Daylight savings. Where's
I don't
Sarajevo?
start laughing. Bosnia,
that will
bro.
be in Bosnia.
Okay.
I am going to Bosnia as well. I'm
That'd be
going
nice.
to the partition part of Bosnia, which we tried to cut out for ourselves.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. Did it?
Didn't work out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That'd be good, man.
no, it'll be
How long
good.
are you going for?
3 weeks.
Not going Germany, Poland,
Russia.
Austria.
No,
Okay.
that's
Just the
Any of
motherland.
your-
Where-
any of
Euro
your-
trip part 2. That
It's
is.
a motherland tour.
None of your favorite places in history. No?
I do need to ask you though,
Yeah, here we
where
go.
can I wear Galatasaray jerseys and where can't I wear Galatasaray jerseys?
Are you wearing a Galatasaray jersey?
Firstly,
Yeah.
why would you ever wear a Galatasaray
Are
jersey?
you a Gala fan?
No.
No?
Go to Kadıköy and wear it there.
I want to buy like a top.
Wear it in Besiktas.
And
Alright,
Yeah, wear it in
Do you want to
Kapalı
hear my
Çarşı,
logic?
Çarşı.
I need soccer tops for Mondays, either
Yeah.
a white top or a black top. I know Besiktas caters to both of those.
I wear black Beşiktaş tops.
Yeah.
I like
And white one.
Beşiktaş, bro. I don't know. I'm a
Who
Gala
else
fan,
in the
but
Turkish league has like a mad kid that's either black or white?
there's no one else. that's
I'll
fucking
get you a
wearing it.
Gençler Birliği one, which is black away,
Yeah.
which is second division.
Gençler Birliği.
But aren't we
Hasn't been
changing
in
colours
Super League
anyway,
for ages,
boys?
isn't it?
Yeah, but they're
Hey,
second.
weren't you guys talking about changing colours?
And potentially, we'll see.
Black and white.
Still, it's still a discussion to
Still,
be
it's
had.
still up in the air. We got to wait for our.
Like when you leave it up
designs.
for air, you get a fucking highlight yellow like this guy
Right, how
produced.
good are the tops?
They're great.
Look at him.
I'm wearing it right today.
Adidas as well.
Adidas.
Not my
That's
fault. Everyone
black.
was a
That's
tight
not a
ass.
highlight.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
really.
the highlight's unbelievable as well. People still wear them.
It's
And then
different.
you got to get the boys to buy a home and away.
Yeah, fuck no. That's the hard part. That's the only hard part. We can make it pink and yellow, and then we just got to. We can make it any color.
Do you know
It's
what we
just-
get?
They won't buy it.
We get nice comments. Oh, that's sick, bro, and that's it.
and that's it. No one sends money, and that's it. It's gone.
Bro, some of the boys can't pay for $10 for the game, let alone $60 for a shirt.
Bro, I forgot that I had to give Sammy one because obviously he's sponsor on there. He didn't pay for anything. He goes, I want one for free, and I ended up giving someone else. And then he's like, "Where's my jerseys?"
Maybe
oh, there you go, Sam.
maybe
That's all.
Masterprint Solutions can sponsor the teams
Nah,
for
bro,
next
they're
round.
sponsoring us, yeah, bro.
Do you even? Thank you for jumping on board with your sponsorship.
No, it's Elite 11.
Elite 11?
Elite 11, bro.
I'll take anyone. Muscle Nation.
Yeah.
Whoever's coming.
My muscle chef, whatever. Give me
Whatever.
something.
7 sponsor me.
Boys, we're going to call it here. Again, if you haven't had a chance to watch the vlog, do watch it. Watch it twice now. Really, really good content. Really good atmosphere. The boys had a great time out. I'm sure it won't be the last time. There'll be other occasions throughout the season as well.
For sure.
Thank you so much for supporting us. Please share it, subscribe, all of our channels. We are putting in a lot of work to get this to where it belongs, to all of you guys out there, whether you're home-based, international, wherever you are. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.
Up the Willa.
Drop a comment and like as well. Thank you.
Go Willa.
Says.